What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Chicago Rilla the Trucker checking in with you guys, man. It's been a few days. It's been a few days since I've been on here, man. I've been running heavy, man. Been running heavy. Currently, right now, I am in uh, Gordonsville, Virginia, basically like right outside of Charlottesville, Virginia. So, man, hoping everybody doing good. Everybody safe out there on the road. Um, Man, it's just been a crazy past like 2 weeks for me. So um, finally out here getting to it again. I had basically spent like almost five or 6 days at the terminal, um, taking little classes. Like I said in my last video, I did an ACE 2 class. Took a refresher safety class. Took a logs class just to keep myself busy and refreshed out here on this road. So that's one thing I can say. Like when you getting the chance to go back to the terminal, definitely, take some time out and get refreshed on your skills, man. It's a lot of stuff that we forget out here as truckers, and you need to be brushed up on it. Even as far as running your clock, it definitely takes it definitely takes a lot of time and man, I lost my train of thoughts. I'm watching this dude, watching this dude back into this spot, man. But anyways, like I said, when you at a terminal, definitely just take your time out to, get yourself right. Do your laundry, work out, get some cooked food, um, get a break, get a breather in from the truck, man. Like when you running heavy, you gonna get to a point where you start to get burnt out. Like you'll start to feel claustrophobic in your truck. Like you know. And one thing I've learned is like, man, when you chasing money out here, like everybody on the paper chase, but when you chasing money, a lot of things go on the back burner that you definitely have to stay ahead of the game on. So definitely make sure that your priorities are in order, and and definitely do what you got to do. That's right. The body gets tired, Chad. Definitely do, brother, man. Hope you being safe out there, man. I'm up here in Virginia, man, and just I got made it through Winter Storm Petra. So I ran into a lot of like freezing rain, snow, ice, all of that coming out of Ohio, right outside of Columbus. But um, I made it. I made it. Took my time. And I've seen a lot of rollovers, a lot of accidents, man. I'm just seeing that a lot of drivers out here is just not, they still not taking in consideration this weather, man. Like you gotta drive slow. Your life is way more important than these loads. So, good thing about Prime that I can say is, our dispatchers is really cool with us, like shutting down when need be. Dang, Chad, you been doing 24 years, man? Jesus, man. Jeez, man. Congrats to you, brother. Congrats, man. I'm going to get there one day. I'm almost to my year mark, so I'm still a fresh green rookie out here, brother. I'm still a fresh green rookie, man. But, again, like, these guys out here, man, take your time, man. Any new rookie coming in the game, that's all I can tell you. Just take your time, pace yourself, um, watch the weather, and that's all a part of trip planning. Like a lot of people forget that you so focused on trying to make it to your appointments on time, but you're not even looking at the weather that you're gonna run into, the wind speeds you're gonna run into. So um, definitely take time out to do that. It's definitely better to be ahead of the game and plan your trip accordingly off of that. So. Um, but yeah, man, I guess the topic of this live today, man, is just the good days and the bad days. Like on the good days, like today, right now, it's 58, pushing almost 60 degrees, man. Dang. I told you, I'm a young buck in the trucking game, man. I'm almost 30 though, man. I'm almost 30. I'll be 30 in May, right around the time I hit 1 year, my 1 year running with Prime. So that's the truth, man. But like today's just a beautiful day today. You know, you wouldn't even think a snowstorm came through this area because basically all of it's like melted down now. But you know, take advantage of the good days. Like what I did today, you know, I've been running so heavy, I ain't even had time to just straighten out my truck, man. Like sometimes we just get so caught up in running and just getting in this sleeper and just throwing ourselves in the sleeper and just going to sleep, man. But I just took time out today to just clean up my truck. I feel better now. I'm one of the people. My mom always used to tell me, I always make your bed in the morning. And today I just made my bed up. Like felt good just to make my bed up, get my sleeper together, you know, get a lot of these trash and water bottles out of here, just get all my paperwork in order and everything. Like it feels good. Now I feel more like free a little bit. I was feeling like a caged animal, man. But you know, but take advantage of the good days, you know. That's all I'm saying. And even from a mental standpoint, you know, take advantage of the good days. Like, you know, sometimes it takes you to just sit back and really appreciate why you out here on the road. You know, you out here on the road making a sacrifice for your family, you know, your kids, or even for yourself if you're in a certain situation, whether financially or you just want to change careers and come into this and change your life. And again, like I always say, trucking will definitely do that for you, but it comes with its share of sacrifices as well. You know, for me, I'm kind of at a point where I'm feeling, you know, I'm starting to get like this. I don't want to call it depression, but I'm getting like this funk to where I'm like, man, I don't know if like, you know, I'm not, I'm missing home. You know, I haven't even had any routes to go through my house, you know, lately. But the good thing is I'll be going home in about 2.5 weeks for my son's second birthday, so I'm looking forward to that. But you know, I really after I left Springfield, man, I got like into this like rut where I was just like, man, dude, I was just depressed. Like I don't know what the cloud was that was over me. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing pretty good running, making money, but I know that sometimes when you just chasing money, man, a lot of other things go on the back burner, like your family. So, you know, you start to lose that communication and relationship with, you know, your significant other, and yeah, it really like the phone only goes so far. Like, you know, you got FaceTime and stuff like that, but it's still it's still those times where you have to be there. You know, you still have to be at a point where you can get home to where you can see your significant other so they can touch and feel you and all that good stuff. That's the truth. That's the truth, Chad. Straight up. And that's the thing, like, you know, people, you know, they think like, man, if people look at dispatch for instance, like they look at dispatch like, you know, they're your boss so to say, and they just, you know, they got total control over your life. Like, and that's why one thing I can say, being a lease driver, I mean, you do have that option to get home, you know, whether it's for a day or two, and you got to take advantage of it. You know, take advantage of that day or two at home, like when you in the middle of your tour of just running straight. You know, take that time out to do it. Like, don't feel like you just caged in all the time where it's just go, go, go. Because sometimes you got dispatchers that feel like we machines out here, but we really, you know, we human beings. We have, you know, we have our days, we have our good days and our bad days. You know, we the ones out here that's on the roadways, you know, dealing with everything, dealing with these crazy four wheelers out here driving, or some of these truckers that's out here, you know, just speeding past and doing reckless stuff out here. So, you know, it's a lot that we have to take in as truck drivers. But, you know, to me, I feel like we are some of the strongest people out here because we sacrifice a lot. We sacrifice a damn sure of a lot. being out here on this road away from our family. And that's like the whole cliche thing of being, being a truck driver. Just like, oh, we sacrifice and, we're away from our families. It comes with the job, so why complain? But, like I said, we're human beings at the end of the day. So, on them bad days where you have them negative thoughts, like Chad said, man, it's best to just block them out. Think about the good things that you got coming forward, that you got, really that you're looking forward to, whether it's your goals, whether it's even, getting ready to go home in a few days or a few weeks. Like, find something out here on this road to where it keeps you motivated, it keeps your mind positive, you know. Because again, you get into a rhythm out here when, picking up, dropping off loads. It's just like you're so focused, but you don't want to get in a situation where, you neglect the other parts of your life. And that can go for anything. You running heavy, but you're not eating the right food. Take time out to eat the right food. Get some fruits and vegetables in your life. I noticed, man, I went grocery shopping when I was in Springfield at the terminal, and got some good stuff to eat on the road so I can save a little money. But man, I got in the funk, and I ended up going to a Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut at the Loves, and I ate the food, and I felt horrible. I was like, why did I eat this, man? I feel terrible right now. And then the next morning, I just had like a banana and a cup of coffee, and I was good all day. Like it's, I don't know if it's chemicals in the food. I don't know what it is, man. But it even goes down to your diet, man, and just being active. Like find different ways to be active out here on the road to just keep yourself up, physically, mentally. Find a good audio book to listen to, podcasts. Like that's what I've gotten more into podcasts now, and it keep me a little bit more. It helps burn time a little bit faster for me being out here on the road. So I love it. I'm loving it now, and I'm just, adapting again. Like this first year it's been wild. It's been wild. Been making some, really good money, more than I was making in corporate America. So I can't really complain in that aspect. But again, like I said, trucking has its days. It has its days. So yeah, and as you can see, yeah, I got like these resistance bands or whatever from Gold's Gym. I use those just to work out, get my arms and shoulders together and stuff like that. Like small things that you can get in your truck to just stay active. Like you don't want to be one of them drivers that's just, eating all this crazy food at the truck stop, and you get into, once you shut down, you just eat and lay down, man. It's just a bad move, man. Bad move. And you see guys out here that's like 300-400 pounds, man, and it's not the move. And to be, I would say, more productive, more alert, it's definitely better to eat right out here on the road. Eat right, drink a lot of water. Try to stay away from sodas and stuff. I have one every now and then when I just need that kick, like a Mountain Dew or something like that. But I'm not really too much into the energy drinks too much. But again, like I said, it all goes into just you know understanding why you out here and taking advantage of your good days. Understand that you're gonna have bad days out here, whether it's a breakdown or, things going on back home that you can't attend to physically because you're not there. Wife may be feeling a certain way, or, a husband may be feeling a certain way if you're a female driver. Like, it's a lot. You miss a time out with your kids being out here on the road. So it's all these negative things that come into play, but you just gotta block it out. You gotta block it out and understand that you have control over your life. So you definitely take control. Take control. That's what it's all about. Like Chad said, take control. Nobody should have control over your life but you at the end of the day. So again, I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in with me this glorious afternoon. Glorious afternoon, man. So shout out to everybody that's following or that's gonna watch this video. But like I said, understand you're gonna have good days. Take advantage of them, man. Take advantage of them. Get your goals in order, and move forward. Keep pressing forward. That's what trucking all about. So Until then, I'll definitely holler at you guys soon. Again, be safe out there on the road. Chicago Rilla the Trucker. Definitely like, share, subscribe. Definitely check out Chad Rich too. Man, doing some awesome stuff as well. So shout out to Chad. Shout out to everybody out here trucking and getting to it. So again, y'all be safe out there. What it do, Adrian? What it do? I actually just got your message too, man. I was asleep, bro. I was asleep. Everything good, man. You'll have to catch the live on the replay, man. But everything's good, bro. Everything's good up here in Virginia. My next load, it don't pick up until 11 tonight and deliver tomorrow morning at 9. So I'm only like 5.5 hours away from Ohio. So I'm just gonna take advantage, chill, and get some rest and go pick this load up and go from there, man. So again, man, you guys be safe out there. Chicago Rilla the Trucker.